Okay kids, we're back, and this is our Ibanez, and we have a graphite nut on there now, and we have a truss rod cover. Close enough. Aftermarket parts, not perfect, but we'll make them work. Like, the nut is just like a millimeter narrow, but it's not going to affect anybody's ability to enjoy it. We've used the Pitch Hawk by Korg. Not a horrible tuner, one of the better clip-on tuners, but I think it's pretty easy to see that there is a problem here. We can drive a train underneath this. See if can our camera even balance. If our camera can balance, then I don't have to go get the tripod. That'd be good, right? Come on, balance. Okay. Let's stay for 2 seconds. Let's hope. Alright, so let's put our string down where the neck meets the body, and down at the first fret. And usually I like to see, I think Dave's World of Fun Stuff likes about, what, 20 thou? It's not terrible. This is actually not a horribly loose truss rod, but it's not good. But obviously by the time we get down here, I mean, come on. I can almost get my little finger underneath there. It's no good. There is a good amount of room for the bridge to drop, so I think we're going to be dropping the bridge. If we can't drop the bridge enough, then we're going to be adding shim to the saddle. Or adding shim to the neck joint, I should say. So we're going to snug the truss rod up a little bit first and see where that goes. Okay, so we've been able to tighten the truss rod with a little bit of fuss and muss, but our action is a lot better. And we've been dropping the bridge down there. Essentially, there are guidelines. If you really want to learn how to do this with the right tools, go check out Dave's World of Fun Stuff. If you're me, you use your eyeballs, mostly. I eyeball it. I really try to get the neck just a little bit flat. You know, when you're holding the string down to where the body meets the neck and on the first fret, I like to be able to slip just maybe 1 or 2 sheets of paper in between. That's where I set my necks. And then we just kind of start dropping the string down until it becomes a rattle box and go up a little bit more. So we're not rattling. Alright, now we got to get serious because we got the strobo tuner out. So we'll go on the tripod and intonate this thing. I have no idea how well this is going to come through on a visual, but if I strike my E string, I got it. You know, I got the strobo tuner set to E, and that is a really pretty good stop for the wheel there. And this thing has a lot of output, so it's really ringing out, which is nice. And then we'll try our E at the 12th fret. Fret, not the. And there's our 12th fret. Gentle pressure. It's reeling ever so slightly to the sharp side, but that might just be because we're not in the playing position. But that is extremely close. So that string really probably does not need intonation adjustment. But let's zoom in close here so you can appreciate the strobo-conishness of this. See, this is the strobo tuner. So let's try our string open. Okay, the string looks, in the playing position, it looks just a little sharp. So let me adjust it so it's just spot on. Okay, happy with that, and then 12th fret. I mean, we're talking an itty-bitty amount sharp. An itty-bitty amount. I mean, that's going to be inaudibly adjustable. And just for fun, let me switch to an A, and I'm going to play an A on the E string and see how close that is. And it's not registering, so what did I do? Did I knock my cable loose? I may have. Yes. Okay, but the A on the E string is dead on and the E at the 12th fret is like super close. So on a tuner this gut-wrenchingly accurate, it's not worth messing with. So let's get the A string tuned up because we've already got the strobo tuner on A. That looks good. 12th fret. Oh, gut-wrenchingly dead on. That's great. Let's go over to the D, the next note up, and we'll play that on the A string. That's just, we're talking a twinge sharp. It's insignificant. So let's tune up our D string here. Looks like I already did that before we got here. 12th fret. That looks really good. So it looks like the intonation on this was actually pretty good. The yes, that is walking, but it is walking so little that that's going to be completely and totally inaudible. And you'll find a little bitty turn with the, let's try the G here. See, that's a little, if I play a G on the D string, it's coming out just, again, slightly flat, but our 12th fret is slightly sharp, so, you know, we're really close here, and on a tuner this gut-wrenchingly accurate. A very close really should count. And there's our G, that stopped. I've got some kind of weird rattly here on this guitar. I'm trying to figure out what the, it seems like it was the spring from the bridge. Okay, there's our G, 12th fret. That one's sharp by a significant amount that we're going to adjust it. So we're going to bring this bridge out a little bit and check it out. Okay, let's just take a look here. We're so close I'm not going to mess with it anymore. There's open G. And then here's G at the 12th fret, which looks a little flat, but if I just put a little bit more pressure, this is just the difference between finger pressure. I can run it sharp, I can run it flat. That looks good to me. So I think we're good. The next interesting note would maybe be the B, and you can hear that has become a rattle box. So we're going to have to lift our bridge back up a little bit more. So when you intonate and you're adjusting those saddles back and forth, sometimes one of them that was at a perfect height becomes a little bit too low or a little bit too high. So we'll take that one back up just a little bit. Try a half a turn here. Like that. Let's go back to our note here. So anyway, I've got it all intonated now. Seems fine. We'll plug it into an amplifier and give it a little sound check. And I'll come back and put the truss rod cover on it in a little bit. The truss rod cover is an almost fit. It's an aftermarket reproduction. It's really close, but we'll have to tweak it a little bit. And I gotta find some tiny screws, put it on with. Yeehaw. Okay, so now that we got it working, I suppose we just have to give a quick test. Let's see. I think it plays real well. The neck is kind of narrow and thin. It's a little different than what I'm used to, but it sounds good. The volume pots are good. We've got 2 volume pots, one for this pickup and one for that pickup. A little scratch in that one. We can clean that with a little cleaner. I still have to put the back on this, by the way. And the tone pot has a little scratch in it too. But other than that, okay, so clean the pots, put the back on the guitar because it's still naked, and put the truss rod cover on, and we're done. Hooray. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.